King Gaming here, and welcome to another video. Sorry I'm not very constant with uploads, but here we are. These are my favorite starter Pokemon. So I'm going to be listing my favorite sort of generation starter-wise, and then I'm going to be telling you which lineup of that is my favorite and why I like it and why I like the combo of the two. So this is my opinion, not yours. So if you guys like, for example, and also in the comments, don't be mad at me for liking any of these Pokemon. So, for example, if one of you like the Kanto the best and one of you like the Unova the best, don't get mad at each other or anything. And if one of you like Torchic better than Chimchar, then also don't get mad at the other person. These are based off of what I like and not what anybody else likes, even though there probably are some people who like the same Pokemon. But without further ado, let's get to number 6. Number 6 is the Unova Skirts. Now I don't hate any of the starters, but you see, my favorite of this line is by far Tepig because he has the same type his last four is the same type combination as my favorite Pokemon, Blaziken. But you see, I don't like Snivy's line really at all. And the only Pokemon I really like out of the Oshawott line is Oshawott. So I do go Tepig all the way. You see, I think it's really the Snivy line that ruins it. I don't really like Duat or Samurott. Like, Duat's okay, I guess, but Samurott's not that. Like, you don't really see much Oshawott and Samurott either. Like, you can tell by looking at Snivy. Oh yeah, that's gonna go for Snivy. Oh yeah, that's gonna go for Sivine. And same with the Tepig line, but you just can't see on the Oshawott line. That's why I really only like Oshawott in the Oshawott line. I don't hate any of these Pokemon. Not at all. I really do like them a lot. But I just... And my favorite is Tepig out of these. Least favorite Snivy. But they could have done way better for this. So that's why they're so low on this list, but we'll see you in the not next video, but next. We'll see you at number 5. Number 5 is the Kalos Skirts. You see, my favorite by far out of these is Froakie's lineup. I just think the Ninja is awesome. And he's a ninja, and I like it. But my least favorite is by far the Fennekin line. I don't like Fennekin, which I usually like the fire types. But this time I hate the fire type. Well, not hate, but like, it's my least favorite. And then the Chespin line I'm okay with. Except for that awkward middle stage, Quilladin. Don't really like you, Quilladin, so. And I like Chestnut, and I like the idea of how they go along, like, how it's like a knight, a ninja, and a witch. I like that. It's sort of like video game character style, but you see, it was just really easy for me to pick Greninja. Like, I immediately, as soon as I saw these, I'm like, I gotta go for the water type this time. Because I didn't like Fennekin. But I really hope they eventually bring in Megas. Not like this. Not like this at all. Not like this. Those almost look like Mega of the first year, but like, bring them some Megas. Like, why they didn't get a Mega. They should have. They're from the game that originally had Megas. They could have been the only Pokemon in that game. And Frogadier also looks really cool. But, yeah, so yeah. I'll see you at number 4. 4 is the Johto starters. And I really do like the Johto starters. I don't even know which one's my favorite, though. Because I really do like Typhlosion and Feraligatr both. So I like the Cyndaquil and Totodile line. But, yeah, so I picked the Johto starters. My favorites, I don't know if it's Feraligatr or Typhlosion. Depends on what I'm feeling. Often it is, like originally it was Typhlosion I liked better. But recently I've scared to like Feraligatr a bit too. And my least favorite is the Chikorita line. I just don't think it really is the best. It's okay. If you like Meganium or Chikorita or Bailey, I have nothing against those Pokemon. They're just not my favorites. And honestly, I will admit Meganium does look like an, let's just say it looks like an overgrown baby, really. It looks like a dinosaur, but I don't really like a dinosaur with a flower, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah. And both Feraligatr and Typhlosion are really cool, though, in my opinion, so that's good. And also, I do really like Gen 2. Well, I never really played through the whole Gen 2 games, but I played through the remakes. And really, Gen 2 was a really good generation. Like, I've only played through actual Gen 2 once, but I have played through Pet Gold and Soul Silver, and I really think Ho-Oh and Lugia are awesome. So that doesn't mean I don't like this generation. Just doesn't have my favorite starters, and it's not my favorite generation. But I think most of the Pokemon are pretty cool. Next up, we have the Sinnoh starters. Number 3 is Sinnoh. And it's Sinnoh because I really do like Torterra a lot. And I really do like Infernape too. He's again got one of my favorite type combinations. And I also do like Piplup, but I don't really like Empoleon. I'll be honest, Empoleon's not my favorite, but I really do like Infernape and Torterra. My favorite is the Turtwig line, with a close second with Chimchar. Close second. And Piplup, I've chosen a few times, but yeah. So, I really do think these are very creative combinations of types for Torterra and Empoleon, but I usually pick Turtwig for the simple reason Torterra can beat fire types with his ground type moves, and he can also beat steel types, and he can beat many types with that combo. Yeah, he does gain a few weaknesses, but he also gains some resistances, I'm pretty sure, and also does gain advantages. In fairness, this is the one I chose originally because I thought, well, I liked fire types. The first game that I originally didn't pick a fire type was in the XY game. So, yeah. But now, as you can see, I like more types. But, yeah. So, that is number 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, number 4. Now, no, number 3. So now let's go to number 2. Number 2 is the Kanto status. I'm not sure if you really would include Pikachu, but if you do, he's my least favorite of the 3, but I don't really count Pikachu because, yeah. So, I really like the Kanto status. My favorite is probably Charmander, with Squirtle coming just off and Bulbasaur just off Squirtle. So that means I really like them all. Charizard is really awesome and stuff. And Blastoise definitely is cool. But these guys are just, they are really awesome. But they're just off the number 1 spot. As I said before, when I played through Red, yes, Red, I chose Charmander and got absolutely destroyed though after finishing. So I captured myself with Red. And then, when I replayed Red, I chose Squirtle. And I didn't really train up anything else. I just trained up Squirtle, but he was a really good Blastoise in the end, and yeah, so I'm really happy with Squirtle. And Bulbasaur, I haven't really chosen in a game, but I've chosen Pixelmon before in Minecraft. Pixelmon, mod of Minecraft, basic mod of Pokemon in Minecraft. So yeah, I always chose. Originally, I'd always choose the fire type for every game, but then I opened up a bit more and chose different types. But I still really do like the fire types of this. They could have just switched up a bit, but yeah. So, as I was saying, I really do like all of them. But they're not my favorite. Because there's still one more that I must talk about. So we're going to go see what number 1 is. And you probably already guessed it. But it is Hoenn. I like all the Hoenn starters. As you can, if you've watched my top 10 favorite Pokemon videos, they were all in it. All their last moves were in it. And if you can't tell, Blaziken is my favorite Pokemon. But I really do like them all. But my favorite is definitely Blaziken. Least favorite is the Sceptile line, but I still really do like them. And I do sort of like the Magic line. And of course, he was my first Pokemon ever. Blaziken was my first Pokemon ever. He was the only Pokemon I trained in Ruby and Sapphire. Or Sapphire, but he's my favorite. Swampet's one of my favorites. Same with Sceptile. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. And I'll see you all later.